Hello and welcome back to Money Talks. I am your host Prasad, and today we are diving into a topic that can significantly impact your financial future. Yes, you are right. I'm talking about having multiple income streams or how to increase your income. Building credible and multiple income streams is what we are going to discuss today. In a rapidly changing economy, relying solely on traditional job may not provide the financial security and the flexibility many of us really desire. And that's why we are exploring the various income sources you can tap into to enhance your financial well being. But before we dive in, if you are enjoying our podcast, please do consider subscribing and leaving a review. Your support means a lot to us and it helps others discover our content as well. And they can also benefit from this content. So let's start by understanding the different types of income streams that are available to you. Now, these sources go beyond your regular paycheck. Salaries and wages are the traditional and your primary source of income, which would typically be from a job. Um, that is the first source. Why not start building passive sources of income as well? This might be dividends from investment, rental income from real estates. Over a period of time, as they say, you have to start investing very early in your life so that you can reap the benefits from your investments and amplified returns from your investments if you start early. The power of compounding will work great wonders to your money. So that is another source of income, passive income. Again, this is a traditional source of income, but now the avenues and the pace at which these investments are multiplying is also enormous. Uh, so you should make put your money in equity, mutual funds, rights, maybe have a second home, etc. The third one, which is the important one, are side gigs and freelance work. If you have some skills, if you have some talent, be it the writing skills, you can be a good uh, social media, uh, what do you say, advertisement writing, or creating meaningful, engaging content on social media for businesses. So use that talent. If you're a finance professional, use your talent to provide services to small businesses or even individuals for filing their taxes or filing their income tax returns, or creating budgets or helping them out with personal financial planning. This could be very meaningful, and over a period of time they could be very lucrative, and you can earn meaningful amounts from them, from these gigs also, freelance. And now there are so many opportunities and avenues that are available. A lot of platforms are available. Freelancer is there, Fiverr is there, where you can actually seek work and publish your work and get more work and good money also. So explore those channels also. The fourth category is online businesses. Uh, Last 10 years or so, the online or the e-commerce has been booming a lot all over the world. In fact, earlier it was not possible for you to start a business in other countries. For example, if you are sitting in India, it was enormously difficult to start a business in the United States. Sitting here in India, I'm saying, but now that has become very very much possible. Not just United States, you can do business in UK, USA, Australia, New Zealand, whichever country. The e-commerce laws have also changed significantly, and the methods in which you are able to do e-commerce businesses in those countries have also improved dramatically. You can open a bank account sitting here in India, in the US. You can start a company sitting here in India, in the US, and it takes no longer than maybe 2 or 3 weeks to get all this setup done. E-commerce companies like um, Shopify, Squarespace, GoDaddy, I think they have changed the paradigms of doing business. Uh, Corona was the real what I say. It was a terrific event in the history of mankind, but that event also provided a lot of impetus to people who were aspiring and who wanted to do something and start something of their own. These e-commerce platforms actually helped a lot. Amazon also. Amazon, you can be a seller on Amazon. You can buy goods from you can source it from different places. If you are a manufacturer, you can sell it on Amazon or Flipkart or various other aggregators also, or you can have your own website using Shopify, Squarespace, etc. So online businesses is exploring. You should explore right from books, right from kids toys, uh, home improvement products, uh, tools, hobbies. I think these are great ventures that you can start, and they are scalable ventures. The sources of getting all the products, the raw material, etc., are very easily available. Only thing that you need to do is set up your e-commerce website using these platforms that I mentioned, Shopify, etc., and it takes no more than 1 or 2 days to set those up, and you can start your business very quickly. So online business, blogging, selling digital products. YouTube also helps you in selling your digital products online. You can create, if you have a skill in writing, you can create your own ebook, sell it on various platforms. um, so there are so many opportunities that are available to you right now because of these platforms. You should explore those. Real estate investments beyond your home, consider rental properties or REITs. Uh, Rental properties, it will help you in generating a good second income, passive income, by way of rentals and also by way of capital appreciation. You also, there are multiple instruments called as REITs that are available in the market. Just like you buy stocks on various platforms, you are also able to buy REITs on those platforms. They are real estate investment trust, which pool money, just like a mutual fund, which pool money and they put their money in real estate projects. The last in that list is royalties and intellectual properties, income from books, music, patents, and trademarks. Amazon opened a massive door for people who aspire to write. There are several platforms where if you have a good story, you can, everything from the blurb to the cover page to the printing to everything can be done online, and it is possible now. And there are various platforms which are dedicated for only for writers, and once the book is ready you can sell it on multiple platforms. These platforms actually will help you in pushing your books on multiple other platforms, and that is a great advantage and a great benefit to so many writers who aspire to publish their books, but given the red tape, given the difficulties in getting that publishing done, getting all the resources available, the cost, etc., these platforms have made. ePothi is one such platform. I think Amazon also has their own publishing platform where you can submit your stories, and they will help you getting published. So these platforms have enormously helped. You can use those from those. You can generate a lot of income from books. You have good music pieces. You can actually sell those music pieces. There are platforms available for that as well. If you are good at photography, put your photographs on various photography platforms, and you get good money for every use, paper use model. So each of these sources actually come with their own advantages and considerations. Salary and wages, again, that's the most traditional form of generating or having income. Passive income using investments or rental income. Side gigs and freelance work. Online businesses, real estate investments, royalties, and intellectual property. These are some of the sources from where you can earn money. What are the advantages of income streams or multiple income streams? Everybody goes through a lot of difficulties managing uh, their life with only one source of income. At some point of time, it could, and at many times actually, it could be very overwhelming just depending on one source of income. Corona was a great eye opener for many people who lost their jobs and they had to make ends meet, and they started a lot of gigs, they started a lot of freelancing work, they got a lot of work. But that was also a great opportunity for many people to explore and create multiple sources of income. Some very compelling reasons why you should have this. Reducing financial risk, diversifying your income sources can protect you during economic downturns or job losses. Corona, again, as I mentioned, it was an eye opener for everyone. You need not be dependent only on one source of income. You need to create other sources of income and you have to start working. Consistency pays. Consistency will give you great returns. Only thing is that you need to find a niche and start working very hard on that niche. Enhancing financial security. Extra income will provide you a safety net for emergencies and unexpected expenses. I remember a friend of mine who was going through a lot of trouble with his father's medical treatment. Fortunately, he had some freelancing gigs which he was not doing very seriously, but when he had to, and he was finding it extremely difficult to pull in a lot of money for the medical treatment, he increased his presence in the freelancing world, and all the medical treatment actually was funded from the freelancing work. I think that's a great advantage. If you have multiple sources of income, it will not put a lot of strain on your fixed um, source of income, that is your job. You can also start getting good amount of money from your freelancing or by monetizing your skill sets actually. The way you diversify your investments, you should not put all your eggs in the same basket, as they say. You should also try to diversify your income streams. So if one income stream does not give a great income, you should start exploring other income streams. Accelerating saving and investment growth. I think one of the primary reasons why we all work very hard is to have good amount of saving and have our investments and our wealth grow. Having a multiple, having a other sources of income will actually help you achieve your goals much faster, much earlier, and you will be able to spend on the things that you always wanted to. Spend money on the vacation that you wanted to have, spend on maybe the car you wanted to spend on, or buy a new house. There are several things, whatever you aspire but we are not able to, having a other source of income will certainly help you achieve that pretty faster. Pursuing passions. Multiple streams may create opportunities to turn your hobbies into income generating revenues. A very good friend of mine actually, he was great into gardening. Actually, he had a fantastic garden, and we always used to wonder how is it that our gardens are not as good as his garden. He was very creative with his garden, the plants, the selection, the choice of plants that he had, the way in which he used to plant, make those plants, organize those plants, arrange those plants. Uh, his balcony was always green, with flowers, with fruits, and we used to feel very, very vibrant. And many people started asking him, "Why don't you help us? Why don't you help us?" And just by chance, he started helping those people. Who wanted to have their own garden, balcony garden setup. He started offering his services to these people, to friends and relatives initially, and then as word passed, many other people also joined, sought his help in those services. Today he has left his full-time job and is into full-time gardening services. And he's also selling online various gardening products, tools and implements used in the garden, manures, and several plants, pots, everything. Plus, he's doing a lot of consulting for bigger gardens now. So that is, he was passionate about gardening. He did it so well, and today it has become his passion is his job. So building multiple income streams isn't just about making money. It's also about creating a financial safety net and opening doors to new possibilities. I mean, you don't know what's possible. The only thing that you need to do is you need to try, explore, experiment, and evolve. So, what are the strategies for building additional income streams? Let's get practical. It's not easy, but it's certainly not difficult. Many a times we are not aware about what are the tools that are available in the market. Earlier, it was very difficult to get all those tools, and you had to juggle multiple tools to create maybe a online course. But now with Canvas and various AI tools, you are able to do all those things in a jiffy, just like that. So how can you start building additional income streams? Let us talk about some strategies. Identify the skills and talents. Consider your strengths and interests. What skills you can monetize? Are you a good writer? Do you have some music in you? Are you a painter? Are you a reader? Do you have knowledge about books? Do you have knowledge about plants? Do you have knowledge about maybe mountains? Do you have knowledge about trees? I mean, everything that you feel uh, you are better at, I think that becomes a great asset for you to monetize. Invest in income producing assets. Many a times we put our money in depreciating assets, and that's one of the first things that we teach or talk about when we are making financial plans for various people. We ask, why do you want to have the car that you really want to? Is it okay to have a car that is of a lower price? Will it make any difference? The answer actually is no in almost all cases. And we used to tell people that you should put your money in assets that are going to generate income for you in the future. Don't put your money into depreciating assets, put your money into appreciating assets. But again, when you are putting your money into investments like stocks, mutual funds, equity, real estate, REITs, whatever, you have to do some evaluation and need to do some good study before you put in your money. But again, those are the places where you will actually earn more money. I would rather put my money in the Tesla stock or a Maruti Suzuki stock here in India instead of buying a Tesla car or a Maruti Suzuki car. The simple reason is I really don't need it. I mean, even if I need it, I really don't want to buy that expensive car. I would prefer to that car the moment it comes out of a showroom, it is just reduced in value. But the stock will certainly gain over a period of time. The pedigree of the company is good, the management of the company is good. If it's a growing company, great products, then I would prefer putting my money into the company, not in the products. So that's how you look at uh, income producing assets. Start an online business. Don't wait. Today, starting an online business is a child's play. Again, a story of a good friend of mine. He also has an e-commerce venture, and he teaches his kid also, his 9-year-old son, to start his own venture. And he has taught his son how to create a website using I think Shopify. He taught his son how to use Canva. His son has designed the logo for the website. His son has they are selling books actually on the website, they, and he is uploading those books, he's managing the customer calls, he's selling those books, he's shipping those books, he's packing those books, he's sourcing those books. I mean, everything from end to end, he this 9-year-old boy is able to do. And that's a great sign. If a 9-year-old boy can do it, I mean, anybody and everybody can do it. And doing it is, again, it's very easy today with the resources that are available. Squarespace, Shopify, whichever part of the world you are in, I think there are tools and platforms that are available where you can sell products. You can just trade products. If you can't manufacture them, you can just buy products, source them. Curating is a great job, and that is a great skill to have. If you are a bookseller, curate the best quality books, and those will sell like hotcakes. So explore e-commerce. Affiliate marketing is great right now. Creating and selling digital products is also happening. Digital courses, digital books, they are the talk of the town. Everybody is creating digital products. This podcast actually is, again, something to do with the same mindset that I had. We need to create something. Start selling our skills. If we have some skill, if we are better at some subjects, why not put it out to everybody? Leverage the gig economy. Platforms like Uber, Airbnb, and freelancing websites offer opportunities for gig work. I mentioned earlier Fiverr. I mean, even LinkedIn also has. There are a lot of posts that are there on LinkedIn. If you are into professional networking, etc., on LinkedIn, you'll get enormous kind of projects from LinkedIn, Fiverr, Freelancer, social media, even for that matter, social media websites like what do we call Facebook, Instagram. Also, there are a lot of gigs that are posted now. So make best use of those opportunities and those resources that are available. Diversify your investments. Build a very well balanced investment portfolio that includes assets with income potential. Assets not for the sake of assets. If you have a farm land having somewhere and you are not using it, yeah, capital appreciation might happen in that property. But if you are not generating income for recurring revenue from that property, then it is of no great use. Okay, again, those income potentials you have to evaluate: stocks, dividends, second house, rental income, land, agriculture, farming, whatever. Do something with those investments. Diversify your investments. Build a very robust all-weather portfolio. Integrate ways to create passive income, such as writing a book, creating an online course, or licensing your intellectual property. There are so many passive income ideas that are available. Just Google passive income ideas and you will get a list of at least 1,000 plus opportunities. You can create soaps. Bath bomb was a big deal a couple of years ago. Books is again great. Incense sticks, you name it. I mean, all anything to do with religion sells like hotcakes. Audio, video, online courses. These are fantastic ways in which you can monetize your skills. Remember, but it is essential to choose income streams that align with your skills, interest, and long-term goals. Don't just follow someone for the sake of following. Try to build your niche, identify your skills, your talents, and then bit by bit, piece by piece, just go on building it. Again, I mentioned about a friend of mine who started the gardening project. Another friend of mine who was a finance guy, he started a book venture. I'm not sure about how the venture is right now, but I think they are doing extremely well. One of the biggest bookseller, online book selling firms in India, if I know correctly. But they are doing extremely well. Apart from books, they have ventured into various other projects. They are tying up with several artisans across India and selling their artwork on multiple platforms. So these are some opportunities that are available, and sky's the limit. Okay. So these individuals. I mean, I spoke about my friend's son doing a children books selling website. Somebody who is doing social media management for several companies. ex-colleague actually who was good in marketing, who was good in creative work, creating some nice rhyming lines for various companies. Now he is full time into social media management for those companies, just creating posts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Creating videos for Instagram, all those what do you call reels, etc. He's doing great. He left his full-time job. He started his own firm. He now has a team of 10, 15 people, if I am correct. But they are growing. And again, these are side gigs. They tried, they explored, they experimented, they failed, they tried again. They started, and they are doing that consistently, day in day out. And today they are very successful in whatever they are doing. So these are some of the inspiring stories. Again, there are, I mean, several stories that people know about, the success stories, but there are also failures. uh, it isn't generating or creating multiple income streams isn't without its own challenges, right? uh, some obstacles that you might encounter: time management. I mean, if you are into a regular job, balancing those various income streams can be very demanding. A good friend of mine actually, who was a freelancing and also managing his regular job, was not able to manage both the things, and eventually he had to give up on the freelancing gig and got back to the normal job. He's doing very well though, but time management is very crucial and very um, uh, difficult to really juggle between multiple things at the same time. Income volatility: some income streams may not be very consistent, right? They are not, I mean, till the time it reach a stage, or it reaches a stage of maturity, you just have to keep trying, and that can be overwhelming at times, right? Tax complexity: different income sources may have varying tax implications. If you are, everything is taxable, right? So you need to manage that as well. Risk management: investments carry risks that require careful consideration. So evaluate, I mean, if you are doing freelancing job, will it impact your regular job? If somebody gets to know about your freelancing any activities, what will happen to your regular job? You need to evaluate those risks that are associated with the freelancing, with freelancing jobs or gigs that you might be doing. However, these challenges can be overcome with proper planning, organization, and most importantly, good financial literacy. So, this is in a nutshell about how and what you can do with respect to creating multiple sources of income. And this brings us to the end of today's Money Talk episode. So, we have explored the exciting world of building money in multiple income streams. Remember that this journey requires dedication, patience, and continuous learning. What matters is you have to be brutally consistent in whatever you are doing. Over a period of time, it will certainly pay results. Is what I can say from whatever I have experienced and I have seen working with various startups. So if you have found this episode helpful, please do subscribe to Money Talks and share it with others. Your support keeps us going. If you have any questions or ideas for future episodes, please feel free to drop them in the comment section, and we will certainly consider them for our upcoming podcast. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards financial empowerment. Until next time, may your income streams flow abundantly, and may your financial goals become a reality. Thank you very much. Ciao.